Today our topic is how to turn pain into power. Life is full of challenges, and everyone faces pain at some point. It could be physical pain, emotional pain, or even the pain of failure. But what if I told you that pain is not your enemy? What if pain could be your teacher, your guide, and even your source of strength? This is not just a nice idea. It is a truth that many great people have used to change their lives and the world. The key is learning how to turn pain into power. Let's talk about how you can do this. First, understand that pain is a part of life. No one can avoid it. Trying to run away from pain only makes it worse. Instead, accept it. This is the first step. When you accept pain, you stop fighting it. You stop wasting energy trying to avoid it. This does not mean you like the pain or want it to stay. It just means you recognize it is there. Acceptance is powerful because it allows you to see clearly. Once you accept the pain, you can start to work with it. Think of pain as a signal. Pain tells you that something is wrong. It could be a broken bone, a broken heart, or a broken dream. The pain is there to alert you. It is like a warning light in a car. If you ignore it, the problem will get worse. But if you listen to it, you can fix the problem. So, when you feel pain, ask yourself, what is this pain trying to tell me? What do I need to learn from this? This is how pain becomes your teacher. Next, use pain to build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after something hard happens. It is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Pain is the weight that helps you build this muscle. Every time you face pain and keep going, you become stronger. Think about it. When you lift weights, your muscles hurt, but that hurt is what makes them grow. The same is true for your mind and spirit. The pain you face today is making you stronger for tomorrow. Remember, resilience is not about never falling. It is about getting back up every time you fall. Another way to turn pain into power is by finding meaning in it. This is a key idea in Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live well. The Stoics believe that everything happens for a reason. Even pain has a purpose. It is not random or meaningless. When you find meaning in your pain, it becomes easier to bear. For example, if you lose a job, it might feel like the end of the world. But what if that job loss leads you to a better opportunity? What if it pushes you to start your own business or learn new skills? Suddenly, the pain has a purpose. It is not just suffering. It is a step towards something greater. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, wrote about this in his book Man's Search for Meaning. He said that even in the worst suffering, we can find meaning. And when we find meaning, we can endure almost anything. So, ask yourself, what can I learn from this pain? How can it help me grow? How can it make me a better person? When you find answers to these questions, pain loses its power over you. Instead, it becomes a tool you can use to build a better life. Another important step is to focus on what you can control. This is another lesson from Stoicism. There are many things in life we cannot control. We cannot control other people, the weather, or the past. But we can control how we respond to these things. When you focus on what you can control, you take back your power. For example, if someone hurts you, you cannot control their actions. But you can control how you react. You can choose to forgive, to learn, or to move on. You can choose to use the pain as fuel to become stronger. This shift in focus is powerful. It turns pain from something that happens to you into something you can work with. It reminds you that you are not a victim. You are the hero of your own story. One more way to turn pain into power is by helping others. When you go through something hard, you gain wisdom and empathy. You understand what it feels like to struggle. And because of that, you can help others who are going through similar struggles. This is how pain becomes a gift. It allows you to connect with others in a deep and meaningful way. It gives you the chance to make a difference in someone else's life. For example, someone who has overcome addiction can help others who are struggling with addiction. Someone who has lost a loved one can support others who are grieving. When you use your pain to help others, it transforms from a burden into a blessing. Finally, remember that pain is temporary. Even the worst pain will not last forever. Time heals, and every day brings new opportunities. When you are in the middle of pain, it can feel like it will never end. But it will. And when it does, you will be stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You will have turned your pain into power. So, when you face pain, do not run from it. Do not hide from it. Face it head on. Accept it, learn from it, and use it to grow. Find meaning in it. Focus on what you can control, and use it to help others. Remember, pain is not your enemy. It is your teacher, your guide, and your source of strength. You have the power to turn your pain into something beautiful. You have the power to turn your pain into power. This is not easy, but it is possible. And it starts with a choice. The choice to face your pain, to learn from it, and to use it to become the best version of yourself. So, the next time you feel pain, do not despair. Do not give up. Remember that pain is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the start of a new chapter in your life. A chapter where you are stronger, wiser, and more powerful than ever before. This is how you turn pain into power. This is how you take control of your life and create a future filled with hope, strength, and purpose. You have the power to do this. You have the power to turn your pain into power. So, what are you waiting for? Start today. Face your pain. Learn from it. Grow from it. And use it to create a life that is not just good, but great. A life that is not just about surviving, but thriving. A life that is full of meaning, purpose, and power. This is your journey. This is your story. And it starts with one simple choice: to turn your pain into power.